So now we're going to try our easy out. See if we'll look out and have it unscrew. Not biting into anything. Not biting. So I'm going to try a little bit bigger drill, and then I'll probably put the tap in there and see if I can get the thread to come out of there in pieces. The easy part there is we cut the sleeve and unscrewed it. It would have been a plus, but that didn't happen. Okay, this is the part that's going to screw up your bits. Drag racing day because they were losing 266. Nothing the size I need. So we got F and G. F is tap drill size. So this is tap drill size, which is what the original hole should have been. Pretty be too high in the air or something. I don't know how that happened.
No, no idea.
Okay. Dug in pretty good. See, that's waiting into instant reverse.
Right, exactly.
When it starts digging on you and pulling you down, it means it caught the original. It's like a sleeve right now, a real thin sleeve, and it screwed it all the way down the bottom of the hole. Screws it all up. So right now, it should be down at the very, very bottom of the hole. It is way the hell down there. See, I can see threads way down in there now.
Yeah.
So it just caught and jammed itself all the way down. The problem is it runs out of threads at the very bottom, so it pinches it. So it grabs a hold of your drill bit snaps it off or
Right.
wads it up or whatever it wants to do with it. So you gotta be careful. What you should never do is jam back in there to see if you can screw it up some more. So I would never do that. Coming up. You're dragging and crapping and digging and chip pieces are falling out. Those are the threads. That's the original drill, the original stud coming out. Luckily it's so thin it's just breaking away instead of jigging in. I'm not sure how deep I gotta go, so right there. Kurt Paulson. Right there. So there's a piece of steel we're pushing. It was laid flat, so I had to push through it and finally dug through and started drilling aluminum. Now the aluminum's being drilled, so everything that was in the bottom of the hole should be out now. And luckily it never tore on my bit up too much. Didn't grab a hold of it and wad it up and snap it off and spit it back in your face and say, ah, look at me. Now an end mill that would happen. Well, end mill doesn't have the clearance the drill bit does for chips to come out. Because the drill is made to have a big piece of material come up, whereas the end mill is made to pulverize and cut it real thin. Doesn't have the clearance. Hopefully there should be no steel left. I don't see anything. There might be a very thin, I think there's a very little, real thin sleeve on this side at the very, very bottom of the hole down there. I don't know if you can see in there or not. It's pretty far in there.
Yeah.
Okay, this is our tap. Does not want to start.
Yeah.
It happens. Camera operator error. Camera decided to shut off, I guess, a couple minutes ago while we were showing you the tap. So I just tapped to the bottom of the hole. The first thread, there's a piece of steel in there embedded. I had to get through that. Once I caught the thread, I went down, went straight in, no problem, until I got near the bottom and it started getting tight again. So the little thin steel gets embedded in the side and you have to cut through it. So that's how much stuff actually came back out of the hole after I re-cleaned up the thread, so almost nothing. So that hole should still be good. It's tapped all the way down. Threads look good. Alright, is there a stud around here? No, I'll go find them. Alright, I'll be back. We're 1,450 we need. Okay, so I got two studs here. I got a new colony stud and I got a Harley stud. I had to go steal out of the head because somebody broke one off. So we're going to see what the colony one feels like in here. It fits about as good as it did before. It stops at half a thread. thinking that's not going to go in. It's just a Harley head stud. It's tight in there. And they're about that far. So when they're about 5 turns, maybe 4 turns, so it got tight. So that one I could probably jam in there the way it is. Okay, I bought a special tap here. So this is a 3 thou over. So this is an H7 tap, which is 3 over, and the other one was a, I forget the other number, it's not higher up letter.
5 of them.
It was a 5 over, but it was a, I'm trying to remember what number was on the damn tap. I don't remember what it was, an L or a K or some stupid number. So this one here is 5 thou bigger than what this one here, which is your standard tap.
3.
Or 3 thou over, yes. What we need to do is we need to modify these taps. Here, this is the pointed tap, We need to blow off some of this area to get so I can go all the way to the bottom of the hole. So I'm going to go back and grind this down. 250 was about 50 thou down from the top here, was where it was at a 1/4 inch diameter. The tap drill is 257, which is 7 thou bigger than what the hole would be. So basically everything from here up is a show anyway, so we just cut it off. And it'll look like this tap over here that we had earlier out. Like this, we cut it off short. So we'll do that. So I'm going to take that back and do that in our grinder. Alright, we're going to grind this tap down over here. Get some water. Man, must have got thirsty. Look how much water he brought. Too much water. Oops. The leak over there. I got a water leak on the floor. These grinders are in my way. People are over here for a reason. Everything to work. Okay, so you want to keep this cold. So if it starts going blue, it's too hot. You'll start losing the temper, which means it gets soft. Turn on the color there. They got too hot. Good thing we're grinding it down anyway. I'm grinding off all that bad spot. Lots of short grinds, but fast will do it away. So we're cutting off, we're keeping the type as silver as we can. Okay, so that looks like we're down a little ways. I could probably go all the way down to here and still be okay. So I won't go too much more though. We're pretty close. Flat. I always like breaking the sharp edges off. Alright, there we go. So, see how it's still same color silver? Keep it cool, it'll last longer. There you go.